and welcome back to one of, if not the freakiest buildings I have ever been in. I've been in for 2 minutes. I've literally just found somewhere to stand because where I came in was quite dangerous. But this place, this is on another level. I don't think I've ever been anywhere like this. My bear seems to be enjoying himself already. Right, before we go any further, I just want to show you in here and the devastation. There's tables. Obviously the whole room from above has fallen through this ceiling. And that's not a good sign when I'm involved. We're going to have to be very careful. And you definitely... What are you doing? You're a stupid animal. Keep out of there, you. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the devastation. And also to get you to listen to that. Right, look up here. How freaky does this corridor look? It's so decayed. Oh, look at him. He's good. I always wonder, like, what regiment they're in and stuff. Oh, that's some more of that glass that we saw the other week. I don't know if it's the stuff that glows or if it's called Vaseline glass. I can never remember. But look at all these on here, these plates covered in dust. And look at that up there as well. That's a good little picture, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to have to be very careful when I'm upstairs. Very, very careful. Now this place has got a bit of a weird reputation. And I do know what it is. But I don't know if it's still going to be something that we'll see. Now, I know that's a bit weird. You might recognise this place because others have done it in the past. But it's somewhere that has always eluded me. I've never managed to get here. And I've never seen photos of it. I've just heard myths and stories and what it's like and goes bump in the night. But Bear is going mad in here. The smells are driving him insane. Now, I don't know what to expect at all. I don't know whether it's going to be good or if it's... Oh, this is something I put on Facebook the other day. It's stupid. Right, so that's a pair of scissors, yeah? So what's that? And everybody's going to say, well, it's 2 pairs of scissors. But it's 2 pairs, not 4. Right, making my way along this corridor. Look at that oil lamp. That's a good one, isn't it? Really long and thin and tall. It's good, that. And some plates, some Satsuma plates up on the wall over there as well. Oh, wow. This place is going to be brilliant. I know it is. Although I don't like the look of this floor. It doesn't move, at least. Look at, there's all sorts. Look, there's a gun case here. It says TS on the side of it. I'm a bit concerned where Bear is, but I can't keep him under control in here. There's no way of doing it. But yeah, it's quite a stumpy case. I wonder if it's one of those ones that you unscrew it all and it fits inside there and then you put it back together when you're hunting. I don't know if you know, a bit of a weird fact for you. I've won trophies for clay pigeon shooting. I'm quite good. I'm good at shooting. I would quite like to do it again sometime. But this is why I was so gutted when me and Andy went to Russia and we got guns and we went head to head with him and he beat me. But he always beat me on the handguns and I always beat him on the big guns. So maybe it's just a big gun thing I'm good at. Or maybe Andy's just used to handling a tiny gun and I'm used to holding onto a big one. Oh, Bear, what are you doing? Oh, look at this. I love these things. I wouldn't have one, I don't think, because they're just dust collectors, as you can see. But I did like them. Like, you'd have your umbrellas in the side. Oh, there's photos everywhere. I've not even noticed. Yeah, you'd have your coats hung up. You'd, like, make sure your hair's all right when you come back in from a walk. But look at these. Look at them. Are they all sat in a basket? Why are they sat in a basket? Are they going on a hot air balloon? Oh, has it got wires attached? Are they going in a hot air balloon? That's quite good, isn't it? Nothing on the back. Obviously, it will have been set up by a photographer to look like they're in a hot air balloon or something. And then look, there's her as well. And there's that guy. Is that the same guy, do we think? But young, slightly younger. I think it might be. And then there's photos on the floor down here. I'm just going to have a quick look through. Right, I've just picked up absolutely loads of stuff off the floor down below those photos. And this letter I need to read to you. Now, that's not here, so we're okay. But September 18th, or September 16th, 1938. Dear Gwyneth, just a few lines thanking you for the nice card and letter I received this morning. I'm more than pleased, dear, hearing that everybody is going okay, or everything is going okay with you, as it is with me now. I'm looking forward towards Monday night, and especially Thursday, when all being well, you and I shall be together once again. Well, I suppose your holidays are drawing short now, and I expect that you are rather disappointed. Sorry, I shall have to choose my... I have to choose my short letter now, as it's getting rather late in the day, and I've only just come back from Tenby. And on the back, well, good night, sweetheart. Fond rememberers and the best of love, Bill. P.S. 17 for luck. That's sad. That's really sad. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not sure if it's a lover or if it's a friend or if it's a family member or what. And then we've got loads of little Christmas things. Oh, no. Doesn't it mean like that one as well? Doesn't it mean if it's got black round the end, someone's dead? Thy will be done. One sec, I'll get this out. I will put it back in when I've done. Yeah, look. In loving memory of Edward Price Phillips, who fell asleep Sunday, October 15th, 1933, age 58. He's just run off. Bear. 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 Come here. He's just legged it, and I don't know. He never runs off like that. Bear. I'm going to have to go and see what's happening. Actually, I'm not going to chase him round. I can hear him snuffling. I know he's all right. And he's probably having a good time, but he was just sat under that chair and he just legged it. Like proper ran. That's not like him. He'll plod round and have a look. But unless he's chasing something or being shouted, he doesn't ever run. That's weird. Now, it seems like there's a number of these, like, death memory things. Oh, died in 1904, age 71. So, born in, like, the 1800s. There's a little thing there. Is that anything to do with him? Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's about the agricultural show. That's quite strange. And then there's this photo, September 1902. I don't know if that was here. I'm not sure. But I'm going to have a look through, because obviously I don't want to go through all these death cards. I'll just put them neatly up here for now. But there is, like I said, there's quite a few of them. That's the same guy. In fact, I wonder if he must have lived here, and these are the ones that have been handed out, and then the other ones might be for other people. I'll keep looking. Yeah, that, look. Caroline, wife of John Fennell. That's weird. I always think that's strange. You are the wife of, rather than if you get a husband, it doesn't really say. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't say, oh, husband of. It's almost like the wife was property. But I suppose it's because they changed the surname. So that sort of makes sense. They changed the surname, and therefore people might not know who it was. Say if they went to school with them or whatever. So I suppose that makes sense. Now that's so strange, because I was just reading this letter, And I'm not going to go through it. It's about haymaking and things like that and his day-to-day stuff. But it said, I bought 20 pigs on Monday evening. And then as soon as he said I read pigs, one of those pigs outside made a screeching noise and it scared me to death. I don't actually think I told you there's a load of pigs and piglets just outside this place and it freaked me out. Now, I know a lot of you want me to go through every single letter, every single death card and every last bit, but trust me, I'm not going to show you the rest of this room yet because we've not looked in it yet, but it looks like we're going to spend a while looking through some of these things because there's loads of stuff, and I don't just mean a bit, I mean absolutely loads. Why does that make me think that's one of those death ones? Because look at her eyes on that. They don't look right. Maybe it's the last chance of having a photograph with the baby. It's a bit freaky, isn't it? There's another baby there. But yeah, I'll look through probably the things that stand out the most, but I can't read through every letter and I can't look at everything, and I'm sorry. And I know there'll be some people that are really pleased about that, because some people hate looking through the photos. So I don't understand it myself, but personal preference, I suppose. Look at those two. Oh. Anyway, I'll keep looking. See, for me, it's not just about looking through them. I want to take all these away. I just want to put... There's a big folder down here. I just want to stick them in the folder and take them all home, because they're just going to get... Like, the ceilings come through in one room already. It's just going to happen every single one. These are all going to be lost. Somebody needs to do something about these things. And it can't be me, unfortunately. And it can't be... People will write in the comments like they do, can't a museum come in and take all these things away? No. Unless they've got permission... It's still burglary, it's still theft. So it's a bit of a nightmare. Right, there's a few things. I've gone through most of the stuff and moved a lot of it away. But we've got quite a lot of photos to look at still. Look at that little family. So cute. I wonder where the father was, though. She looks like a school teacher. That's what she makes... I can't get the shine off it. That's what she makes me think of. A school teacher, definitely. Definitely got school teacher vibes. And then, oh, is she a nurse? Has she got the little watch thing on her chest because she's a nurse? I don't know. So we've got school teacher and nurse vibes going on. What else we got? Oh, we've got gamekeeper boy with his little dog. Oh, such a shame. They were probably best mates, them two, like... Me and numbnuts down here. Look, he's here. Look how dirty he is. To be fair, that's from coming across the fields, just like me. Look at the state of my trainers. Oh, and then one of the infamous neck beards. I know fashion changes and stuff, and it looks weird to us, but I could never understand why a neck beard would be a good idea. Like, why would you'd either have a beard or no beard. You wouldn't have like half a beard. It's just a bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, look at him. I wonder what year he was born in, because that's got to be like late 1800s. Sharples Photography Studios. Doesn't say what year it is. But yeah, that's got to be like late 1800s. So you're talking, he's maybe in his 80s. So he'll be from like early 1800s. Maybe even before that. That's mad. And then who we got next? Oh, you see, this one makes me think of like a... maybe not a school teacher. Maybe like someone that looks after kids in a big house. Like a nanny. That sort of person. Why do I make stories up in my head about what these people are and stuff? I don't really get it. And a couple of dogs, they're cute. And maybe that's who she nannied. Little Lord Fauntleroy with the hair. Or as Andy would say, little Lord Fondle's boys. I do miss his little weird sexual innuendos every so often. I'm not going to lie. Oh, look, this is... people had these, look. So this is the guy that we've just found. The death card for William Tudge. September 22nd, 1872 was when he was baptised, and he was confirmed in 1912. And then Easter Day was his first communion in 1912. And then we saw that he died. It's so strange because you sort of see people's full lives. It's like family's memories. And it starts off at birth and goes right the way through. And you know what? I wish I'd got the abundance of history, like for my family, that these people have got. And it sort of makes me a little bit angry. I know it's sort of not their fault because they've probably died out or whatever. But if there is living relatives and they've left things like this to rot away, that makes me angry. Because I would love all this stuff for my family. My mum's got loads, to be fair. She's done a really good job finding stuff out. But it's one thing finding stuff out on the internet or whatever. It's another thing to actually have it, to have all the records and documents and everything in front of you. It's crazy. Right, so we've got another one here. Oh, Bear's upstairs, which is worrying because there's holes in floors. I'm going to have to get him down this time, I think. But yeah. We'll keep going. Oh, that's her again. I think we've just seen her a bit younger. She does look like a school teacher on that. Oh, he's coming back. I can hear him coming downstairs. That's good. And then some Christmas. Oh, these are the ones I put to one side out of the way. But then look at this. Bear, what are you doing? Are you causing problems? Are you being a nightmare? This is when we need your camera on. I promise you, Bear, we will get it sorted. I promise you. Soon. Your breath stinks, mate. Yeah, look at this. October the 1st, 1915. Mr. Edward Phillips and Mrs... I don't know what name that is. Oh, is that Edward as well? Mr. Edward Phillips and Edward Phillips. They're both Edward Phillips. Anyway, it's a tenancy agreement, which is mad, because tenancy agreements these days don't look like that. Look at this. That's really good. What does it say here on there? 9, 12, 14. £1, 9, 12, 14. What's that mean? But yeah, all written out. And I'm not going to... Oh, look. A yearly rent of £100. Bleeding heck. I wish my mortgage were £100 a month. Although I've only got 4 years left to pay on mine. Now, that's one thing I am really glad about, that I got a mortgage nice and early, because these days it's a nightmare. And I fixed my price as well, but we're not really here to talk about my mortgage. But I've just found two things down here. Both are very interesting. One's from 1945. Don't know when the other one's from, but the other one is a bit weird. So I'll show you the other one first. Don't really get it. So we've got a postcard. And you might think on the back of it is like, oh, I'm having a good trip away. Hope you're fine. Have you had a nice weekend? That sort of thing. But no, on the back of here, I've got to be careful because I actually haven't checked the address. I think it might be here, so I've got to be careful. Dear sir, can you let me have, in the morning, £28 more King Edward's potatoes? I suppose if that's what you've got to hand to write on, then there's nothing wrong with it. But it just seems very strange, doesn't it? Like, oh, can I have some more potatoes, please? Now, this was the other thing I was looking at. General election. Now, we've got a general election coming up soon in the UK, I think next month. And I just thought this was quite apt. General election 1945. So... either just as the war was ending. But isn't that quite an unfortunate moustache for back then? To have like a little Hitler tash at the end of the war? I just think that's a bit strange, really. A.E. Farr. And yeah, then it just tells you about like what reforms they're going to do, like agriculture, education, things like that. I just think that's quite good. Because we get all the tat through the post now for the election, but this is just a little bit sort of better, really, isn't it? Because it's from 1945. Yeah, and look, there's a couple of other bits as well. Who's this guy? Let's say. Oh, look. Another one. Parliamentary election 1910. To solicit your vote and interest in support of Sir James Rankin Bart. I've heard of him, I think, Sir James Rankin. I recognise that name. But yeah, look. I wish they were like that these days, instead of like glossy 120 GSM leaflets that they shove through the door. But yeah, it's quite cool, that. Quite like that, from 1910. And then we've just got a couple more things left. A couple of photos of a baby and a little girl. And then we'll get looking around. Oh, and also, for the book lovers out there, we've got the Whimsy book by Constance E. Rowlands. Presented by the proprietors of Wright's coal tar soap. Oh, I've seen the coal tar soap. I didn't know, I couldn't remember the name of it though. These are perfect inside, these sheets. Dear boys and girls, I'm sure you'll like this book. Hasn't the artist drawn it beautifully? Bleeding egg. I'm bigging their own book up. I'll just try and find a date. I don't actually think there is one in it. But I wonder if it's advertising the soap in there anywhere. I wonder if there's like a scene in it. Look at that. Yeah, I wonder if there's a scene in it where they wash their hands and they use coal tar soap. I'm going to have a quick look. I haven't looked all the way. I literally got to the back page and that was as far as I went. But it is beautiful, this book, you know. Like, the pages are in perfect condition, but the artist has done a really good job. But she looks like she's covering herself up. But yeah, look. It's really good. I'm sure someone's got to wash their hands in here somewhere. Oh, look. I really like this. It's lovely. Maybe there is no soap. Oh, I'm a bit gutted now. Now, I don't know if you remember, there was a film in the 80s called Mac and Me. It was a bit like E.T. It was like a bit of an E.T. knockoff. But it was made and sponsored by McDonald's. And you know what? They would not get away with it these days. I have no idea what Bear's up to now. They wouldn't get away with it these days because I'd not even realised as a kid that it was like proper product placement. But looking back now, they dance in the middle of McDonald's with like, I think Ronald McDonald might have been in it. The aliens couldn't survive without drinking sugary drinks, which happened to be Coca-Cola that you got from McDonald's. It was all very, very bad. Like, I don't know how they got away with it. If you haven't seen Mac and Me, though, go and watch it because it's really good. Anyway, let's keep looking around this place. See, for me, this is another thing that should have been saved. Anyway, we'll leave the Whimsy book here and carry on looking round. Right, so all those things I found were on the floor down there, and there is more stuff. I just was struggling to get it all. And there's a few letters and stuff down the back of that chair as well. So we're at the bottom of these stairs where Bear's just gone up a minute ago. However, we're going to go into the room that I've just been sat in. Because, one, look at that wallpaper. It's weird, that wallpaper. It almost looks like it's digital. Then you've got the pictures with the cobwebs on. All sorts of stuff on here. Pressed flowers. What else we got? Oh, that's good. Is it Wade? Looks like... Oh, no, not Wade. Wedgwood. Yeah, it's Wedgwood, look. Little Wedgwood dish. It's a good one, that one as well. Different colour. But, oh, that's Wedgwood as well, look, there. But, yeah, you think, oh, yeah, there's loads of stuff on here. And then, you look in here. This is what I was saying. I've literally just been sat there looking. I was sat there looking at these things. And in front of me is just utter devastation. The amount of stuff. There's no way I'm going to be able to get through all of this. But I'll give it a good go to look as much good stuff as I can. I'm going to put all these back in that folder in a minute and put them somewhere a little bit safer. But for now, I'll just leave it on there. Look at this piano. There's loads of flies in here. I don't like flies. I don't mind spiders, don't mind creepy crawlies, just hate flies. But yeah, look at that. It's all almost like a tapestry type thing behind it. Is it candles? Are they supposed to be candles? But yeah, look at this. Oh, I can't. It says... Patent Henry Bridsmead, 12 Rathbone Place, Oxford Street, London. Ludlow, WA Butcher, Leominster. I'm guessing that's the person that sold it at the bottom, and that's the person that made it at the top. First class gold medal for superior piano fortes. Anglo-French exhibition, London, 1865. Wow. It is a good piano, that. I haven't seen one like that before, with the material on the back. So, but there's just so, like, I don't know where to put my eyes because there is stuff everywhere. Even like in a lot of places, there'd be 3 or 4 things. I'd be like, oh, look at that. And I'm just ignoring it because there's so many other things to look at. What's this? Oh no, the female instructor, young woman's guide to domestic happiness. Examples of illustrious women, which are added advice to servants, a complete art of cookery, plain direction for carving. Oh no, oh no, oh no. All the feminists are going to be coming out of the woodwork. The patriarchal bastards. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for women's rights. I love the fact that, this is a weird example, I love the fact that women's football team's about now. Mary Earps I love Mary Earps. Anyway, but that's sort of missing the point of the patriarchy, wouldn't it, really? Because I'm just ogling Mary Earps. Now, Bear's been going mad over here. I don't know what it was. He was, where all the, bloody hell, there's milk bottles and all sorts. This was clearly the bed that they ended up in. There's always a bed downstairs where people, when they, oh no, what are in these milk bottles? Please tell me that's not piss. We've had a house like that before with bottles of piss and shit everywhere, and it were horrendous. Maybe that's what Bear's been sniffing at. But yeah, look, loads and loads of, not medals, what are they called? Oh, what are they called? Leah's got loads of them, but I can't think what they're called. Rosettes. Absolutely loads and loads of rosettes. I don't want to climb over the top of this lot. Oh, look, how did I miss that? Look at that, from a gramophone. The needle at the bottom, and then the big bit, the trumpety bit that put the sound out. What I'm going to do is, I walked past that door, I think, a minute ago. So I'll go back to that door from the other side and see what we can find over there. Because I don't want to stand on anything and break anything, especially if it's things of piss, because I don't want one exploding on my foot. But there's just so much good stuff. I could just pick up everything and look in it, but it's going to take forever. Oh yeah, look at this. The Kings and Queens of England, 1066 to 1935. Oh, they're player cards, aren't they? Out of the, what do you call it? Oh no, that's Henry I. I've put in where Stephen's meant to go. Out of the cigarette cards. Oh, look. Oh, the kings. Who is he? Henry IV was a weird-looking bloke, and Henry VI was as well. They're all very strange-looking, to be fair. Like that's a king I can get on with, Edward II. But these kings are just a very odd-looking lot. He looks like he's from the Middle East or something. I'm not saying people from the Middle... Oh, God, I'm going to get myself in trouble. I'm not saying people from the Middle East are weird-looking. I'm just saying it's not what you'd think. Richard III's quite a famous one. And obviously Henry VIII. And Elizabeth of York. Henry VII is another one that I remember. So you're getting past the Tudors. You do remember them. Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Catherine Howard. And then we move to Henry's son, Mary I. That's Mary, Queen of Scots, isn't it? And Elizabeth I. Oh, it's good, this. It's a full collection by the looks of things as well. Charles, this is who we were talking about earlier on. Charles I, the one that got his head chopped off, innit? And then it wasn't the rule of the king anymore. And then Charles II came back with his big fuzzy head and took back over again. But because he ran off to France, I think, Charles. Oh, look, Queen Mary. I found something to do with Queen Mary, didn't I, up in Scotland, I think. Or was it Catherine? I can't remember. But these are really, really, really good. I'm sorry I'm getting a bit preoccupied with these, but I like them. Oh, look, these are the Georges. I'm not sure. And then you've got Victoria, Edward the Seventh, Alexander of Denmark, George the Fifth, and his wife, who was the one we've just seen in there. Then obviously, our Queen's not there. So, well, she's not there now, but whoops, kind of forgot that she wasn't here anymore. Right, let's move on to the next room. I've got a feeling me and Andy came here once and couldn't get in, and we filmed it, but I might be getting it mixed up with somewhere else, and it's where Andy was scared of cows. I think that was this place, and we will have seen a collapsed room, and the collapsed room is what I've just been looking in, I think, but I could be wrong. It's just reminding me of that at the moment. Oh, look. That looks relatively recent, like early 1900s. I've got some more bottles of whatever that is down there, which is worrying. Look at this. So this looks like you'd keep your important documents in it. Now there's something inside it that I've just noticed. I had to stop and restart filming because these things, and I can turn it round and show you, wait a minute, these things have got the name of the place on the other side. But yeah, you'd fasten it up, look, and it's got his initials, William Tudge. That's cool. And we found his death thing, so we know that it's from quite a long time ago, that. Anyway, on into the next room. And what did I tell you? Look at it in here. What a place. What an amazing place. Look, now I stuck my head in here, but I didn't actually come in. I just stuck my head in. Oh, look. The Sirdar. Is that not the king? The Sirdar. They're good, aren't they? They're really good. Now, there's this photo down here I've just noticed at the corner of my eye. And this will come into... There's something about this photo linked to this house. And I'll show you in a minute. Because I've seen one thing outside a door a minute ago. And I don't know how I didn't notice it until just now. But remember this in a minute. Now, I don't know what's in here. It looks like there's quite important documents. Oh, it's music. Sheet music in there, which will have been for this. Another piano. Oh, look. Oh, no, look at that. Princess Elizabeth. Princess Margaret Rose. Oh, that's lovely. I really like that a lot. I'd have that on my wall. That's how much of a royalist I am and how much I love the Queen. I would definitely have that on my wall. That is so good. I feel like that might be something that you got when you went to visit Windsor Castle or something in the 1920s. No, she wasn't born then. In the 1930s. When was she born? She might have been born in the 20s, actually. I'm not sure. And then look, this is that woman again that I said was a nurse. If you look, she's got something on her there, but it might just be like a locket or something. I don't know. But there's 3 pictures of her, so she's obviously somebody important to this house. I don't know if that, I don't think that's here, but I'm not sure. Oh, look as well. A little pair of glasses like last week, but these ones are broken. Right, let's keep looking. Can you see why I said I can't spend long on things? Because it's going to be like a 4-hour video if I do. This is our second room, and I've not even got round a quarter of it yet. And this place is crazy good. I love it. Now, I've just found this painting on the floor and put it up there. Now, you might look at it and think, oh, it's not even worth looking at. But I actually think that's really extremely old. like really old. And it says down there, Tenter's Kitchen. Tenter's Kitchen? I can't read the rest of it though, which is a shame. But yeah, look, they've got meat hanging up there. They've got a big fire at the back. Guessing someone, he's stripping the carcasses or something. Looks like there's fish down in that corner. Little guy there. And the style of the artwork looks ridiculously old to me. I think that's been shoved in a corner. People thought, ugh, brother, ugh, that's disgusting. But actually, I think that's probably, if it was cleaned up and it wasn't sort of ripped and stuff, it'd be worth something, that. I really do. Now, like I said before, I just don't know where to start with stuff. There's so much stuff to look at. That's good, that little postcard. A glad birthday. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it says on the back, to Francis with anti-love. Wishing you many happy returns. Look at that little card. And then that is carnival glass. I was talking about carnival glass last week, and that definitely is. It's a little posy thing to put your flowers in. But yeah, if you look at the sheen on it, that's definitely carnival glass. And it's called carnival glass for the obvious reason. So instead of going to like the fair and winning a goldfish, I don't think they even do that anymore, but a goldfish in a plastic bag, you used to go there and you'd throw a ball and you'd win something like that. And people had it all over. And it was a real collector's item at one point. I think it's probably gone out of fashion again now, but I do like carnival glass because I like the colours. There's some quite unusual looking, look at that. That's a posy thing as well for flowers, or a vase, I suppose. It's a bit big. But yeah, that's very odd. The thing it's on as well, actually, this piece of furniture, look at the big mirror on the back. That's really good. Really, really good. And then they've been about, so we're in England at the moment. That's Wales, Cyprus. There's things that look like they've come from all over, to be honest, because they're all like collectible stuff that you get when you go to different places. What's that? Veritas in Vino. Isn't that wine? Oh God, smashing things up. But basically what I'm saying is they're well travelled. That's probably from Holland. That Torremolinos. That's from Torremolinos. Where's this? Brussels. So yeah, they've been all over. What else can I see? Anywhere else? Friesland. Is that Holland? Friesland? Or is it Belgium? Somewhere like that. What's this one here? I'm guessing that's Germany. Yeah, looks like it should be German, that. That's good though, that is. What else we got? I don't know where that is. I'm not sure where that is. It's just a little slipper. And then this last one. Landshut. Landshut? Is that Germany? I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. And I'm usually good with place names as well. So I like maps and things. But, oh God, I can't fit through here. But the amount of oh no. Oh no, there's stuff all over the floor and I'm standing on it and I don't like it. Oh, wow, right, I'm going to be careful where I stand. Look at this. Views of Wolverhampton Art and Industrial Exhibition 1902. Now, when I think of Wolverhampton, I don't think of anything very impressive, but I bet this is impressive. And if you are from the Wolverhampton area, these are going to be quite good, to be fair. Like everybody else is going to be bored and not really care. but if you're from Wolverhampton, bloody hell, looks more like Disneyland than Wolverhampton. What is going on there? The Duke and Duchess at the concert hall. And that's inside the concert hall. What else we got? This, it's very good quality for 1902, this, you know. I wonder if these places are still there. Exhibition from the West. exhibition from the east. We're going to get it from the south and the west, south and the north. Let's have a look. What we got? Industrial hall. Oh, look, all the bikes and stuff. The different companies. J. Roper, Wolverhampton. Oh, it's good. I don't know, I'm not... industrial stuff doesn't do stuff for me, really. But seeing the history of different places does. Like, what it would... Why does it say Canada on it? It says Canada on the side. Connaught. Isn't that something... Just a minute. That says... Can't get it to focus. Connaught. Am I making this up, or was that something to do with the Titanic, or ships and stuff like that? Connaught. It just rings a bell. I might have just made a total mess of that and just not got it right. But it rings a bell. Connaught liner, or something like... I don't know if I'm right or wrong with that. I felt like I had to show you the last 2 pages. That's the spiral toboggan, which looks pretty cool. And that's the art gallery. I don't know if any of those are still there. But then if you look on here, we've got Charles and Diana. So they definitely liked the royal family here. But they've got more things from different places. Matches in Oxford. They've got all the different things. Look, Hereford, Boodley. Yeah, all different places. Ludlow. Loads of stuff. Alright, I just turned round and he's just been stood there watching me this whole time. I didn't even realise he was there. Just stood looking at me. Now he's sat down. You're a good boy really, aren't you? You can be naughty and ignore me. But most of the time you're a good boy. Aren't you? Eh? Anyway, we need to deal with all these on the floor. Because it's a shame and I need to put them somewhere. People have just chucked them on the floor and it's terrible. Now bears me looking at the window like there's somebody out there, but it might be the pigs. But yeah, just to show you what these things are before I pick them up. I'm not going to show you more because they're all letters, but they're all like more death things. I've just noticed as well, some sort of banjo next to me. I'd not even noticed it at all. It's just sat there next to me, just happily being a banjo. And you're sat there happily being a bear. Ruff, ruff. I thought there was an alarm going off outside, but I actually think it's a bird. Just found her in that big pile. I don't know what you think, but she looks a bit insane to me. And I know that's a bit disrespectful, but she's got crazy eyes. Proper crazy eyes. And the last woman I came across with crazy eyes in Singapore scared me a little bit. I almost lost an organ or 2. So you have to be careful of these crazy-eyed women. Something else I've just noticed. There's a nice wedding photo up there as well. I always wonder if they're here. Are these buildings in the background here? Right, let's carry on. And look, oh, what? What is that? Why has it got no head and a fish coming out of them? Oh, he's holding the fish. I thought that was like protruding from his stomach. Like some sort of alien fish. That's crazy. And then that looks like William Shakespeare. There. Martin Chandon. Oh, wow. Look at these photos over here. Look at that guy. Look at him. I thought I saw something move through there then, but it were bare. Yeah, look at him. You don't usually get him that big as well. So he's probably some guy, him. Oh, it's in a frame. Wait a minute. Oh. Well, that's weird. Why would that be there? And then he'd be on the back. That does seem a bit odd. And then what other photos have we got on here? That could be outside here, you know. It's got a look of it. Look at them. They're so good. This floor, bear just jumped down then and the whole floor moved, which worries me a bit because if his weight's making it move, what's my weight going to do? A little baby. Look, I think these might be here, you know, because there's a few of them as well. Look, they're the same. slightly different. Wait up. That's a what? So that guy there is that guy there, but that bride isn't the same bride. He looks like one at Gallagher's he's getting married to. And then is that the same bride? Yeah, that's the same bride. That's strange. So I wonder if they had a double wedding. That's quite cool if they did. And then we've got more bits of pottery up here. That looks like Silvac, maybe, or copy Silvac, I'm not sure. And loads of pottery in there. Loads and loads. Let's have a look on this floor. This floor's... Oh, the floor's bowed. This bit here then, look. It's actually moving. Oh my God, I don't know where to move to. If I move on to that, we should be all right. Right, let's be quick. Look at that. I've seen something like that before. That's very similar to stuff I've seen. There's flies everywhere, man. And then some up here. Right, I sorry that I was quick looking at these, but I am off. I'm off this floor. That's going to go through very soon. Like ridiculously soon. I said it was weird when Bear moved and it moved with it. Come on, Bear, get off the floor. Right, what else can we find that we've not seen? I'll leave that picture there to keep it safe, you know. Now, I must warn you, if you are of weak stomach, be prepared for what's coming next. Now, there's a definite reason there's flies. And you will see why. Oh, my Lord. You'll see why in a minute. I can see it from here, and I'm making sure you can't until we get up close, because I want to have the full effect. This floor's moving now, bloody hell. I need to lose some weight, me. Right, look at, oh God, look at this. That is a massive piece of meat, congealed, stinking, horrible piece of meat that is, oh my Lord, it is just vile. You can see it's had like all the maggots and stuff that's probably dropped off it onto the floor. And the thing is, it's not the only one in the house. There's loads of them. It's disgusting. Look at it close up. Anyway, let's walk past the stinking meat and into what must be a kitchen. However, it's a bit of a weird one because it goes upstairs there, but it's like the back stairs. Oh, is that a radio? Now, I am a bit worried about Bear wandering around into there and upstairs because we just don't know what the floors are like. Well, we do. They're on the floor in there. But, yeah, look, little radio there. Now, oh my Lord. Look down here. Oh, just give me a second. Look at this. Look at the teeth on that. Or tusks. Is it tusks? No. I don't know what they would be classed as. Is that a pig or a wild boar or something? I don't know what animal that would be. It's just the teeth that make me think wild boar. But that was down on the floor, just behind the door. There is another big jaw there, look. Let me try and get it. Look at this. There's two of them, well, mostly two of them. Is it a pig? Is it a wild boar? What is it? I don't understand what animal that is. Something just made a noise in there then. Something made a noise like, and Bear's there. So I know it's not him. I don't know. But look at them. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a wild boar or a pig or what. or if it's some totally different animal. But look at the teeth on that, or tusks. I don't know what they'd be classed as. That is freaky. Another one there, not quite as pronounced. I wonder if that's a female or a young whatever it was. And it was just down there behind the door, just thrown down there. And while I've been doing this, while I've been filming this, I've also just noticed something over here. Oh, these bottles down here are good. We'll look at them in a minute. Oh my God, there's more of these bottles here, look. Surely it can't be... Sorry, I got stuck on something because I'm charging my phone. But it can't be wee if they're all in here. But look over here. That's another one. And I think look at the teeth. You don't see teeth that stick out like that on anything else other than like boars. So it must be like a big fat pig of some kind. It's gotta be. And then loads of other different bones. And if he was a pig farmer, that's why there's pigs outside now. Sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Well, there's a big picture of a fat cow, but I know that's not a fat cow. I've known some fat cows in my time, and that's definitely not one of them. Could you be much noisier, do you think, Fat Bear? Fat Bear boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you found some more bones. Thanks. Yeah, look, he's found some more there. Oh, and look, the Robertsons with a little thing to collect to get your badges. That's got to be like 1980s then. Oh. Actually, what are these calendars? What year does it say? January 2002. So there was someone living here in 2002. That is a surprise. Right, let's have a look. What else we got? Loads more pottery and letters and stuff. This is the steps down to the cellar. Another bone down there, look. Which clearly we're not going to go down because, although I think people have been getting in through a hole down the side of there, but we're not. And Bear, you're certainly not. So keep away, please. But wow, some very bizarre things in this place. Now, I'd heard the rumours about this place and I thought they must be like highly exaggerated. You know what people are like. They'll make stuff up left, right and centre to make something sound sensational and amazing. And I don't watch exploring videos, so I've not seen anybody else that's been here. But that's because I don't watch. I'm not saying there is no other videos here. I just don't watch them. So I had no idea what it was going to be like other than one photograph, which isn't anything we've seen yet. So it's a bit strange, really. And for a change, things haven't been exaggerated. Right, the thing is, wherever I look, there's bits of bone, like everywhere. But look on here. Just let me move up a bit. Oh, it's not a singer for a change. It's a pfaff. A pfaff. Is that how you say fanny if you've got a lisp? It's a pfaff. Oh my Lord. But yeah, look at some of these bottles down here. Oh, got an old Vaseline tin there. That looks really old. Zinc oxide castor cream. Bear, can you move? Why would he come here when I'm looking? That's just naughty. You've got oil of eucalyptus down there, but it's these ones I noticed. Oh, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, look. Don't know what that would be for. And then you've got what looks like maybe poison. I'm not sure. It's the wrong colour for poison, I think, though, that. So I'm not 100% sure. But I know people like the bottles, so I always try and look. See what I can see. And then there's a massive syringe there to shove up your pfaff. You wouldn't have put an injection that big in your pfaff. Oh, Lord. Right, what's behind here? Oh, wow. That's one hell of a cupboard door. It's massive. What you got in here? Preserves. What is that for your jam? Why would that go in there? Put your scoop your jam into that. Ooh, almost dropped you then. Oh, cornflake bowls. Everybody used to have those back in the 80s and 90s. Cocoa. Yes, it's just your normal cupboard with bits and bats in, isn't it? And a bear. There's a bear in there as well. Right, let's leave these scary beasts behind and keep going. See what other oddness we can find next. I don't know which way to go, whether they go up those stairs or the other ones, but we will head this way first, I think, past the rotting carcasses. Ugh. Freaky things. Right, see what I mean about stuff being everywhere? There's like a writing oil, not oil, ink well thing there. You've got your vinaigrettes and stuff and loads of encyclopedias, or what is that one? That one says a penny cyclopedia. Is it not an encyclopedia? It's just a cyclopedia. Has it just got bikes in it? Is that what a cyclopedia is? Oh, or if you're a cyclopedia, does that mean you're attracted to bikes in a sexual way? Right, this is the room that we were in the other side of with all the photos. I said I didn't want to go climbing over everything. So we were over there. Look at it in here though. Like, how wonderful is this room? It's absolutely amazing. And it's falling down. It's such a shame, it really is. Now I know for a fact there's going to be at least 5 or 10 people that go, I've seen Adam Mark here, I've seen Hell on Earth here, I've seen someone else here, Ghost Theory here. And they probably have been, and they've probably been ages ago. But it's somewhere I've never known where it was. Doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it with me as well. I think that we do things so differently. I think Adam Mark's brilliant. Not that I watch any of his videos, but he's a brilliant lad. Not that I watch any of Ghost Theories or anybody else's. But they are all, from what people have told me, they're so different and so individual. I have watched a few of their videos, but not regularly. But they're nice and they do things in different ways. And we all look for different stuff that interests us. And that's why I think you can go to the same locations and then still be different and interesting. So, anyway, they keep winning lots of things. There's loads of stuff that they've won. What's this? Now, I don't mean what is this. I think that, is that silver? No, it's EPNS. But usually when there's stuff shoved inside like that, there's a reason for it. It might be just cuttings of something that they would, like a story they were saving about. But my mum used to do it and put my teeth in there when I was little. I don't mean she used to rip them out. I mean when they fell out. You happy down there? You having a good time? What's going off down there? What are you staring at? You weird dog. I'm scared to look at what's in that coal box, because I just feel like there's going to be a pig's head in there or something, full of flies. There's nothing in it. Not like me to get all dramatic and my imagination go crazy thinking that there's going to be a human head in there or something. Yeah, looking at here, it's the Leominster Agricultural Improvement Society. Yes, that's not Leominster, it's Leominster, apparently. But yeah, it's something to do with straw. He won a prize for straw. So, very exciting prizes for exciting things. Ooh, flies came up there. They're good, I like those. But I sort of want to go rooting through things, but there's so much. It's impossible to. Really is. Some more prizes over there. A coin collector's book. So he obviously liked his coins. And then there's a big frame down there. And it looks like it was there would have been a big portrait picture in it. But there's nothing in the middle now, which is a shame. But there's also things like that red thing there is a prize for the best pig in show at Tenbury. So there's definitely links to pig farming going back in this place for a long, long time. Right, we're heading up into what is looking pretty freaky. To be fair, this whole corridor is pretty... Oh, I've not noticed those. Oh, it must have been a big house then with servants, because there's servants' bells. That's good. So it wasn't always just a farm, I don't think, unless they were like lord farmers, like people with a bit of money. God knows, but it's very freaky, this place. I know that. Oh, I know where we are. I know. Oh, I must just walk straight into that. Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Let me turn round. This is horrendous. This is so gruesome. Get ready. Right, so we've got a congealed piece of meat, but that looks like a whole pig. It looks like a bloody hippo, but it looks like a whole pig's head there. And it's all like being cut off at the bottom. It's like it was about to be stuffed or something, because the inside's all weird, but look at it. Bear's noticed it now. Bear's like, what are they? I can smell them, and they smell dirty and vile. Look at that. What I was looking at up there is the ears. Oh, you see the ear there, and there's an ear there as well. He is like, I want that pig. Don't you be going after pigs. You're not having it. Leave it alone, you dirty little boy. Right. Bear's very concerned because a pig outside has just made a very weird noise. And he don't get it. I think he thinks that's just made a noise at him. What was it, Bear? It's not this. Why do you like that picture so much? Anyway, what do you think these strings were holding up at some point? They're all where the meat was hanging. Oh God, there's a... I've got to be careful here because I can see what's on the floor down there. But there's an axe handle there, a very big bone, and remnants of what looks like doner kebab, but it's actually probably bits of pig. What are you looking for now? But if you look down here, there's lots of bones. Not as many as I thought there was actually, but there are bones down there, chunks of bone. What a weird place this is. I know they've got to have places to hang the meat up, but obviously at one point they've just died. The person that owned it died and not had a chance to move everything, and it's just rotted, and it's will have stunk. No wonder there's flies in this place. He is desperate to get there. Look, 1896. Oh, what? 1896 first prize. 1897 second prize. 1897 first prize. This place has been going forever. Horse show, 1901. Wow. So they've really got a long history with pigs and animals. Look, poultry, second prize. So they're a big name farm over the years. Wow, that's crazy. Like when I was thinking of the pig farming, oh God, that's moving behind me. I think I must have touched that. I was thinking of like the 40s or 50s or even 60s and 70s, but not right back into the 1800s. That's mad. Now I'm not going in there because that's the way I got in, and I went through another side door around there. But I'm not going in because the window is wide open. So if anybody stood round the back, they will see me. I had to get out of that room quite quick, but I missed all these. I missed the hippopotamus head. Right, we've got to go upstairs now. Didn't I tell you this place was weird though? Ugh, it's just touched my back. Didn't like that. There's a banging upstairs, but I think it must be the wind. I'm a bit worried about these stairs as well, because if you noticed then when Bear stood on them, they were moving a lot. Bear, Bear, can you wait there for me, please? Sit. Bear, sit. He is just so disobedient. Right, I'm going to try and get up here. I just don't want him wandering off onto a floor that's no good. Oh my Lord. I'm staying as far left as I can, because the breakage seems to be on the right. I think once I get past this step, we're okay. There we go. There's a bang from up here, but I think it must be an open window because it's become quite windy outside by the sounds of things. Bear, can you stay with me, please? Because I don't trust it up here, for me or for you. I think you're okay to go in that room there. Go straight forward. Bear, this way. No, don't go where I can't see where you're going. No, Bear, do not go in that room. Come here, Bear, come here. Good boy. Come with me. Come with me. Look at it in here. I've still got to be very careful with these floors. I'm more wary of floors than I've ever been. Look at that wash bowl and the marble topped little table. Oh no. No, Bear! Bear! He's not fallen, don't worry. But he's heard a mouse or something and just chased it, or a rat, I mean. I need to get him back here. Right, that scared me a little bit. There's something in there, which I'll go and have a look at in a minute, that he was chasing. I don't know whether it was a rat or a baby pigeon or what. It was making, I don't know if you heard it, it was making a squeaking noise and he was after it, but he's on the lead now, so don't panic, don't worry. I know if he's in danger, I'll make sure he's okay. And he's, to be fair, they're not stupid. Like, he'll not just fall through the floor. He knows which bit's safe and which bit isn't. But anyway, let's get back to looking at what we were looking at. Actually, when I panicked then, I noticed that round the corner, and we need to look at that in a minute because it looks amazing. But let's have a look in here. Look at that. That's something like Edie McCready would wear. That is good. I do like that. I could imagine her going out to posh do's. She's got the matching skirt as well. You absolute legend with your matching skirt. Oh, Bear, stop being silly. Yeah, look, matching skirt and top. Oh, she would have been quite the one. And there's some proper banging about. Look at that. Oh, a little commode thing. That is really, really good. I do love that. What else we got in here? The old 1930s, 40s. I don't know when that'd be from. All different clothes. I wonder what, did it say a year on it? It might be later than that, you know. No, I'm not sure. It's got all the coloured bedding in there. And literally right here is the same stuff that they've bought. All wrapped up in the brown paper and string. I wonder how long they've had that wrapped up. Ponting's white sail. It doesn't say at all. But, Bear, can you make my life a bit easier, please? I'm trying to save your life here. Don't make it harder for me. Right, is this the front or the back of... Oh, that's the back of the house, so we're okay, I think. Although I still don't really want to be seen, because there was a guy on a quad razzing round up there earlier on. I thought he was looking for me. He might have been, but we got away from him anyway. Right, on to the next. Right, I've tied him up while I show you this. I know it's not really very fair, but it's better than him hurting himself. Look at this. This is a wonderful picture. This is all of Queen Elizabeth. Just let me sort this wire out. All of Queen Elizabeth's family in one painting together. So that's her, and I'm guessing that's Albert. Is that a picture of Albert in the background as well? I'm not sure. And then all of them at the front. I don't know who they would all be. Oh, that was the king. Is that the king? A future king. I seem to recognise his face. I don't know if any of the Tsars would be on here as well. That is wonderful though. I can't really get it all in. There we go. Look at that. That is brilliant. I'm sure that must be worth something. And it's got the crest at the bottom. Oh, what's it say? It says, Her Majesty, Queen and members of the royal family. It says along the bottom. You can't really see it. It's very, very faint. But that's brilliant. That should be saved, if nothing else. Now, this is the room that Bear went into. I am going to be extremely careful, don't worry. I'm putting one foot on the floor and showing you around the corner. And that's it. There's another bone on the floor down there. I'm being careful, I promise. Just working out where the beams are, just to see what's around this corner. Oh, There's a wash thing there. A bed. There's nothing exciting in here, so it's good that it's hard to get in. Just want to know what's over here though. There's something behind this door. I don't know what it is. Just a minute. Oh, it's a telly, I think. I'm only looking at this through the screen because I can't get my head round. I think it's an old telly. I'm not 100% sure though. I'll have to look back on the footage. But yeah, I'm not standing on that. Like I said, I am actually glad there was not much in there to see, because I would have been very tempted. You know me, regardless of what's happened in the past in France and other places, it's not going to stop me. If I think it's worth seeing, I'll show you. And he's currently tied up on there, but I don't think it's going to last long. I'm going to go and check the rooms in front of me just to see if it's safe, and then I might let him back off again. Right, there's a quick and easy answer to that. No, it's not safe. That's the room we've seen from below, with the table and everything falling through. And like I was saying before, that's the hole people have been getting in and out of. But look how dangerous that is. Yeah, that's the window that I thought me and Andy might have looked through once and thought about coming in here and saw it had all collapsed in. So maybe it was this place we came to and then went away from. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm extremely glad that I managed to get in here because it's so good. I don't know how many more rooms there are left now, because obviously that's quite a big room. That goes downstairs, which will take you to the stairs that go into that room. So I don't really know. Oh, is that another big bone? Yeah, so you've got a candlestick, a clock. That clock's really good. I think that's quite old, you know. Can I open that without damaging it? Yeah, look in there. What does it say? The Whiston Clock and Watchmaker, Shropshire, Newport, Shropshire. I think I was in Newport yesterday. I seem to think I was. Little winder. I think it's quite old, that, you know. Don't know how old though. It says sharp Gothic something timepiece. But then look, you've just got like a leg, which is a bit crazy. Like, you could just hide bodies of people in here. Oh God, how did I not notice those? I was so transfixed on going through that door and then looking at these things that I didn't even see the pheasants. Let's have a look in here. Bear, are you okay? Yeah, I can hear him moving about. We're all good. Don't worry, he's not hung. Oh, it goes on. Right, let me go and get him. Listen. I don't know if that sounds like something chewing or scampering, or it could be rain. I'm not sure. I don't think it is though, but he can hear it. Right, I'm gonna get your lead and we're going this way. Yeah, all this, look at all these as well. All these like wash basins and jugs that would have been used in all the different bedrooms, and a gazunder there as well. It's good. So many good things in this place. I love it. Right, for a start, look at that wallpaper. That is some wallpaper, that is. And there's a room through there, but we'll look at that in a minute. Because look at it in here. Oh my Lord. Bear. In fact, actually, is it safe in there? Right, you can come off your lead if you come here, and I'll shut this door. Because the thing is, he's desperate to get through that door there. That's where he heard the noise and he'll want to get back to it. You can see there's rats in here though, because look at the holes in the skirting boards where they've nibbled through. But yeah, this is ridiculously yellow in here. It actually isn't. I thought it was like double doors to get through to it, but it's the cupboard door that's open and the bedroom door that's open. So I'll leave Bear to it now. I know he's safe. But let's look in here. This is so good. I thought there were another room then. It's just the reflection. But oh Lord. Oh, there is another door. It might be a toilet. Now I've got to be careful here, because if we're going to be spotted, See, there's a car up there. This is that place, I'm telling you now. This is where me and Andy came to. And Andy was scared of the cows. 100%. 100%. So what I'll do is I'll put a little link for the other video in, because I'm pretty sure it's the same place we came to. Oh, I'm so glad I've got in, although I feel bad on Andy now. Anyway, let's look on here. Look at that. That's before photos. It's someone that would paint your picture. Oh, look. In loving memory, Elizabeth, wife of Richard Lewis something, born April 17th, 1809, died 26th, 1877. Oh, that's good that they know who it is and where they're buried and everything. But the problem is, it's in here, where nobody cares. That's a shame, isn't it? And then you've got a lovely photo there, and lots of... Oh, first prize. Let's have a look what is in here before we look around the rest of this room. Hang on a minute. Where are we now? Bear, come back in here. Bear, come back in here with me. Come on. This way. Let's at least stay in here together. Then I know where you are. Right, let's have a look. Oh, like I said, I've got to be really careful near this window, because I'll probably be spotted, but can't do much about it. That's potentially here. Outside here. I think that looks like here. Oh, look at that with a big wedding. That's so good. And the very angry boobied woman. She's probably angry because she's got her tits out, to be fair. Oh, and then him. Is that another one? Is it a photo? Or is it another one of those? I don't know. That's brilliant. He needs to go back up there, I think. And what's this in here? Somebody's opened it, look, and then got that stuck in it somehow. But oh, look, is it a nail set? So you push your cuticle things up and cut bits of skin out. It's a bit horrible, isn't it? I don't like things like that. And then don't know what that would be for. Maybe for buffing them. And then did you just growl? Oh, no, look. Oh, look. That's what I could hear. Oh, little piglets. I do love a good little piglet. Now, have you ever had unwanted Christmas presents? Well, the person that lived here definitely did. Because it's for someone, and it's all tied up still, never used. They can't send it back because they ain't got the receipts. This is one of my favourite places I've ever been to, I think. It really is. And like I said, it may be somewhere that's been done previously by people. I don't care. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. For me, it's the experience of being here for me that I'm bothered about. I love showing you guys, but this is one that genuinely has made me happy. Like I said, I've said in the last two videos, because it's like yesterday, I filmed yesterday and the day before, I genuinely feel like I've got the passion for it again. Not that I lost the passion for it, it was just dulled down a little bit because you do the same things over and over and over again, and you get mediocre places to go and explore, and there's very few and far between something amazing pops up. This is one of those amazing places, in my opinion. Unbelievable, really, really good. However, I've got the passion back because I had a break and I did some other footage that I wanted to do. And a lot of you have stopped watching because of it. And it sort of saddens me in a little bit, because I like to think that a lot of you come along to be on a journey with me. So when you don't come and watch other videos as well, it sort of makes me a bit sad, because I want you all on the journey with me. I want you all to enjoy it just like I do. And it doesn't have to be abandoned buildings. Like, it's not called FindersBeepers Abandoned Building Seekers. It's FindersBeepers History Seekers, and you can find history in whatever you do. So just maybe try some of the other videos and stop being arseholes. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to do now, because there's squealing of piglets, and he's like, where is that coming from? Oh, he's clearly not that bothered. Oh, I could stay in here. I'm quite happy. That breeze coming through there is lovely. Can you hear him? Making some right noises. He's probably realised it's going to end up as one of those skulls in kitchen, to be fair. Look at that little racing car though. That's good. Don't worry, Bear. Don't worry. Bloody hell. Someone touching it inappropriately, that, or what? Noisy gets. Noisy animals. That is crazy. They seem to like this sort of... They seem to collect these. I don't really know how to explain them. They're like... Same again, it's almost like a 3D room thing of Shakespeare's house, but they're all from different places. It's like collecting things from different places you've been, like touristy type stuff. Devon, what's that one? St Martin in the Field, that's upside down. Shakespeare's house and Hathaway's cottage. So they liked the history and they liked going round places by the looks of things. And they liked orange elephants. Oh my lord. Right, let's keep looking and see what there is over there. Oh, look. 5 on Secret Island. Oh no, Secret Trail. 5 on Treasure Island. I used to love the famous 5 in the Secret 7 books. The smallest island. That's a map of Shropshire and Herefordshire. But yeah, famous 5 and Secret 7 are mainly some of the reasons why I wanted to go and explore and do stuff, because I used to love the fact that they used to go off on their own and stay on an island. I proper loved it when I was a kid. Oh look, it's a wee bottle. That's exciting, isn't it? But yeah, that's the sort of thing that made me want to do it. Some Jupiter football boots. God knows when they're from. I don't remember Jupiter. So it must be like, what, 60s, 70s maybe? An old hunting jacket. And that above there as well. Right, let's carry on to the next room. This bed, by the way, is brilliant. The brass framed bed. At least it stopped raining outside. Because I've got to get out of here with Bear, and I was planning on just going down the drive. But if those pigs are screaming, I just don't know if I can manage it. Like, if you watch on the behind the scenes video, you'll see the absolute... Oh no, it is still pouring actually. The absolute nightmare we had getting in through all the mud. Oh geez, saw him staring back at me. He was a bit freaky. Right, we've got some what look like school books. I don't think they're very old school books. Did we just... Hey up. Did we come up those stairs? Have we just come... Bear, come here. Have we already been in this bit? Come here. Oh no, we haven't. So we've not been in there. Although I don't like the look of what's on that bed in there. I'll come and have a look at that in a minute once Bear's finished looking. But it is the stairs we came up. We just went through that door because these are the stairs, definitely the stairs we walked up a minute ago. So for some reason I've missed that room. And I've missed that there's even anything up here. So we'll go and have a look now. These floorboards aren't even connected. There's no connection to the floor at all. And technically they're just boards. They're not floorboards at all. Oh wow, look at it in here. It's like a it's like a 2-poster bed. They couldn't afford the other 2. So it's just a 2-poster bed. It's probably got a name, that, to be fair. But, oh, there's good stuff in here. Right, let me get myself in a position where I know I'm safe to move about. I knew it. I knew he'd go straight to that door, the place where I don't know what it's like in there. So he could be falling through floors and I wouldn't even know about it. Bear, be good. Stay with me. Right, where to start? Let's start over here at the piggy bank. What have we got on here? Do you want to be any noisier? Although I have just told you for wandering off, and now I'm telling you for being next to me. Can't really win, can you, Bear? Yeah, just glasses and jewellery and bits and bats. Oh, I didn't realise there were a mirror there. It's fallen backwards. What we got on here? A mantle, old wooden mantle clock. I'm not sure what that's for. I've seen things like that before, but I don't really... Would he have incense in it? Candle, mini candles? I don't know. Then you've got a little dog and a big key. I think that's probably for the clock, to wind the clock. Bit of jewellery, that's nice. Look at the stones in that. I don't particularly love the actual piece of jewellery, but the stones, really good. A pewter cup that bloody hell, that's heavy. That piece of pewter looks like about 8,000 years old. I swear he finds paper and just stands on it on purpose. Oh, and look here as well. They liked their stones, look. There's a stone there on the end of a chain. Look, some more paper over there. Let's go and stand on it, Bear, shall we? You're a nightmare, dog. Oh, and then a bit of Japanese pottery. Oh, it's brilliant. I absolutely love this place. There's so many good little bits to see and do. Like, I love old keys like that for a start. Look at the little mini one. Little tiny mini key. But yeah, I love stuff like that. That looks like it's to smash through your brain. It'd be good for conkers, that. Anyone that used to play conkers, that'd be brilliant for putting holes in conkers. But yeah, there's all sorts of bits in there. Some old T-bar shoes. I used to have to wear T-bar shoes as a boy, and I used to get some right stick. People called me T-bar for years. Oh, proper bad. But it was the 1980s, and I was about 5. So, oh, look at this. In loving memory of Anne, age 73. Doesn't say what. Oh, who died on the 1st day of September 1890. 1890, that's in really good condition for 1890. It's a bit blue and faded, but it's not bad, is it? Wow, that's crazy. I love how there's all this good stuff in here, and there's just stuff that surprises you all the time. I love the tiles on the back of that. I think that's really nice. It'd be better in blue, but the green ones are good as well. This is good. This little water thing with a tumbler on the top of it as well. So you'd fill it up and bring it up at night, and then you could have a drink at night. I've never been one for that. Like Freddie's mum used to bring up full bottles of pop, like 2-litre bottles of pop, and drink them in a night, in the middle of the night. Very less said about that the better, but very weird, very strange. I just don't get it, me. I've never been one for having a drink in the night. I don't get up to go to the toilet in the night. I don't really do much. I sleepwalk in the night. I go and get knives and chicken and put them on my pillow, or I punch whoever's in bed with me. There's other things I do as well. Naughty things that I'm not going to talk about. There's actually lots of boxes of shoes and stuff. Bear's just going to pull this wire now, isn't he? That's it, Bear. You just be a pain. Can I have my wire back? Or are we stuck like this now? Have you got one leg over it as well? It's like literally under his body. It's around the front of him and then under that leg. We're going to have to sort this out, aren't we, before we carry on? We're in a right pickle. Now, it definitely has stopped raining, which is good. Very good. It's lovely out there as well now. But this, what I was going to show you before Bear rudely interrupted us, was this box. I think it's inlaid with mother of pearl on the top of it. And then, I don't know if it's like I thought it might be a writing box, but it doesn't seem quite big enough. It has got a bit at the back for documents. I don't know if it's just for stuff that's important, like an important box that you can lock up. I'm not sure. But these pictures are amazing. Look at this. How amazing is this? It's another one of these ones that it's from a photo and then it's drawn over the top. And it's wonderful. Who is he? He just, I don't know, this is weird, but I think he's likeable. I think he's got a very likeable face. Just makes me feel like I could go down to the pub and have a good talk and be friends with him. Now, as I don't have any friends, it's quite an alien experience thinking about friends. I am joking, I do have friends. All three of you out there, I love you lots. Right, the less said about that box, the better. But we've got... These are definitely the people that lived here, because that's that same guy that we were talking about. That's Noel Gallagher, Liam Gallagher. And the ones that we've... Oh, school teacher. I don't know about the other one. I'm going to be careful, because I think that's going to fall out. Who are these? Turn you on your side. Now, that's not here. That looks more... a bit slummish to me. I don't know. It's good though. It's really good. And the last one is in memoriam. Oh, look at this. What the hell? Shut up. Just a minute. Just a minute. I've made a mistake, but still. Look at this. It's his life. It's Mr. James. Oh, look how clean I can make that. Obtained the crown of life on Sunday the 4th of... March the 4th, 1888. He was born 1849. Upward of 30 years. Was useful and able, widely reputed preacher. Oh, he was a preacher. That's so much information. I can't read it all. I might clean it up and show you properly. But he was 59. I read that as 39. It sort of does look a bit like 39 on camera, but it's 50. It's 59. But even that, he doesn't look 59. He looks about 89. That's why I was like, God, there's no way he's 39. Right, let me just clean this up, and I'll try and get it and do it slow so you can read it at your leisure. Right, if somebody wants to do me a favour and read all that and tell me exactly what it says, you can pause it, obviously, and look back and read it. But if it's worth telling me about, let me know. And when I do the the look back video, we'll be able to tell you a bit more information about him. I also think he's the sort of person that you're probably about to find on things like Ancestry and stuff. Because if he's quite a prominent person with quite a cool name, you know when he was born and when he died. Pretty easy to find stuff. At the moment, normally I do all the research and look at things like that. But I haven't got time at the moment. I'm doing so many behind the scenes videos because the views are down on the Sunday videos because of what we were talking about earlier. I'm having to put out more videos through the week, and people are like, well, why are you not doing exploring videos through the week? Oh, bloody hell, how far do you think I can stretch myself, man? But yeah, that's why. It reminds me of that thing on telly that sings the theme tune, write the theme tune. I can't do everything. I don't know how people expect me to do so much. Like, it is hard work at times, getting around all these places, then editing them, and then doing everything else, all the financial stuff and everything on my own. It's hard. So, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'll try my hardest and do as much as I can, but I can only do a certain amount. Oh, look at him. Oh, I thought he was stiff at first, but he's definitely got a pink tinge to the back of him, so he's not. And he's not got a lump on his back or a thing in his ear. But look at these football champions. These are definitely before my time. Oh, 1966 to 67. So it's when we won the World Cup special. There, don't you be jumping out of windows, pal. But yeah, have you noticed I'm very good at swapping whether I'm English or Scottish? So yeah, we won the World Cup in 1966, and then the next breath I'm Scottish all over again. I can't help being dual heritage. Right there. While you sit there and shake, look at them legs. What an idiot. Is that a dog? Or was it a pig again? Bloody hell. They make some horrendous noises, pigs. They really do. I dread to think what's going to happen when we go outside. But I'll tell you something, that wall is not looking very good. Look how damp it is down there. There's literally plants growing out of it. Bear, don't even think about it. We're not going pig hunting. We're going. I think we've done everywhere, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to check and make sure. And then if not, we'll get out of here. Right, we're heading back past the horrors that are in here. The horrors of the hippopotamus. And we're going back through to where I came in, which is in here. I've not really had a look. Oh, there's another room here that I've not even noticed. I just stuck my head in around there. Look at that mangle. That's a big ass mangle. Oh, look at that as well on top. That's cool. Oh God, there's another one there. That one's even bigger, I think. I didn't think it was possible, but it is. This is like Chainsaw Massacre, the murder place, innit? Chainsaw, meat hanging up. Oh, is that another piece of leather or something hanging up? All the stuff in there. I've got all the little toys, look. I don't think there's anything really old. There's like guns and horses and stuff like that, probably from the 60s and 70s. Oh, look at that. That's a bit older, isn't it? Oh, God, I've got bits of meat or leather just waving in my face. Look at that. That's good. Tin toy thing. That's really good. It's bloody on, it's on my shoulder, man. And then got a little car there. I don't really know what that's for. Maybe something to do with cows or sheep. What are you doing there? Be careful, mate. I don't want you with that big thing on your head. What we got over here? Oh, look at that. The little artist. I often think these places aren't worth looking in. Some of these like little back rooms. But sometimes you just find really cool things shoved away, like the children's toys. Oh, and look at the Rice Krispies. I had to unplug the charger then, because I couldn't get it to move. Rice Krispies, that's an old one. And some little dogs and stuff. Right, let's head into the room we came in through, which is in here. I've got all the bottles and wine, and no, I'm not drinking any of it. Absolutely not. And my bag. But yeah, we squeezed through that little door there and went that way. So you've seen through there already. So anyway, time to head out. Seriously though, what an amazing place it's been here. Really, really good. Now, the person that's given me these locations, I've had 7 locations off them. I'm not saying who you are because I don't know if you want me to say it. Also, the exploring community can be very, very funny. Certain people get the face on if certain people have given out certain locations to certain people. It does my head in. Like, we're all doing the same thing and enjoying it. And I get why, up to a point, because people want to protect these places. But when you know they're a proper explorer, you know they're not going to, like, burn it down or smash it up or steal stuff, then I don't see the point. Anyway, stop moaning, Matthew. We've done a lot of moaning today. Not like that. I ain't been, like, in a corner with a dead pig's head going, Right, I've loved it in there. It's been so good. One of the best explores I think I've ever done. I've loved looking at all the stuff in there. And I think the video is probably going to be about 25 hours long, but we'll see. Right, I will see you next week. I love you lots. Please watch the midweek videos. It helps the channel out so much. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.